found a family of otters. There's one. There's another one. Group of them over there. There's 4 there. Look at them playing. Or 5 of them. Oh no, 4. And then there's this one right here. And then there's another one, I think it's underwater right now. Eating something. Wonder what he's eating. Huh. And over here, we got right there, a bunch of seagulls. And what I thought was that an albino heron. Well, one of the commenters on the video was saying it was an egret. I have no idea what an egret is. I haven't even Googled it yet, but see if we can find an eagle around here. Let's just zoom in here, see what we can see. Nope. Crow, it looks like, or raven. Looks like a crow. Is that a rock or a big bird? It's a rock. Back to the seagulls again. But it's gonna be a nice sunny day today. Another pad today. Look at them all out there. Just missed it. There's our ride. there's that rock I got dropped off on. Right there. And she's windy. You hear the wind howling through the trees up there. Oh, that one rocking pretty good. Yeah, she's rocking pretty good up there. Hopefully it's not too windy. The chopper can't long land her gear in. But we're around the hillside here and lower elevation, so hopefully we'll be fine. Walking on an old road. Here in the old growth, we're in this draw here. We've got to cross dried up creek. This thing's a lot of balsam again. A bit of hiking yet. Look at that. Oh, focus. Anyway, we got a lot of hiking to do yet, so see you guys up there. Okay, so I've been hiking for about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, not too long. And there's no wind here, so that's nice. There's not a breath of wind here. It's just way up there around the corner. Just exposed to the, I don't know, the wind currents up there, I suppose. Okay, so here's a draw. It's a big shallow draw, it's pretty wide. So we want the pad between this one and the other one we cross just over this ridge right here. So on this ridge, basically, find a spot for a pad. And down there, it's really steep. It drops off. It's really steep down there. And there's a big rock ledge we walked below, came up and we seen, it was really good looking up. And it looks like the slope up there is more gentle, it's not so steep. And it's pretty spacious up there. Hopefully there's some cedars up there we can use for our boards. So we're thinking somewhere up there, we want to put the pad. Try and find a spot up there. Only thing is though, kind of a double-edged sword because you kind of want it spacious so there's less trees to fall. So the job is quicker and it's easier. But also when it's spacious like that, it's tough to find the right 2 trees for the pad because they got to be preferably between 8-10 feet apart. And sometimes that's not so easy to find the right trees. And try and get them, if you can, perpendicular to the hill. They can be offset a little bit, but not too excessive. So, yeah. I gotta catch up with my partner. He's way up there already. I figure why not? I'll film it while I'm hiking. So you guys can just see more of what I do while I'm hiking. A little scenic tour here for you guys. Gotta pace myself because sometimes you'll be hiking for long ways. And you're always taking big lunging steps. You see something there, maybe?
I'm seeing much.
Pretty spacious, eh? These ones are a bit too far apart. It's a bummer. Lots of blowdown around here. This area is exposed now with the top block below us. This area is pretty exposed to the wind. Not far from the open ocean here. Lots of tall saplings in here. Really reduces visibility. Lots of snags too. Yeah, snags everywhere. Okay, so my partner, he found a spot. It's not a very good one though. Way up the hill. And like I say, we're between these 2 draws. But as the farther you go up the hill, these draws pinch together. It's just like a triangle shape of land between the 2 draws. And we kind of don't want to go up too high because, whoops, most of the wood the engineers want to check out is side hill this way and down. I'm clean the lens here, it looks a little fuzzy. So I found another spot right here. We got this one and that one. So I'm gonna pin it, and he's pinned that one up there. And then we'll keep walking sideways and see if we can find something else. I'll turn the camera around so you can see how easy it is now. Look through the bush, it's pretty opened up right now. Okay, so my partner, he's just right up there. Okay, that's better than my spot. Okay, here's my spot. It's not that steep. You could easily make a path here, but there's no good cedars around we can use for boards. There's a big one right there, kind of too big. And just up above it, there's one that would work. We'd follow it straight across up here. But he says he found a real good one with a bunch of cedars up there. So I'll go check that out. He's pretty good at finding good pad spots. But this would work, but go check his out. His might be better. Looks like it's not as steep up there, which is good. Because the steeper the ground, the higher you got to make the stumps. And the higher you got to make the stumps, the more work is to lift the stringers up. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys out there. down some more. Another 10 feet to go. Okay, you're on the ground. We have to unhook it manually. Just hold on a second, we'll try to unhook it manually here. Okay, you're clear. Right on. Right on. That was easy. There's a little trick for you if you want to make a high stump for your pads. Just get a little sapling and cut some notches out of it to stand up so you can get some higher stumps there. Okay, on to the next tree. We're gonna clear out all these ones here. And then a couple up there, and then that tree right there is gonna be for our boards. Throw it right into here. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Might have to chop yourself out there if it's just the tip.
Okay.
Yeah, you're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just spoke too soon. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay. Oh, use the power wedge. Look at that. Power wedge, that's how you do it. Nice looking stump. That's our board tree. So he's got to fall in the right spot. And it's leaning back, of course. I do have a backup plan if this doesn't work. Which one's the power wedge? I think it's on the bottom. Yeah. See how the power wedge, the one on the bottom, goes in so much farther and easier? Yeah, every time it hits the power wedge, it goes in farther. He's got to hit the K&H like 3 times more. See that? See like the bottom one there? Went in so much farther. Yeah, it's a power wedge for you. Sure works good. Woodboss.ca. Where do we get the power wedge? I got a bit of a breeze blowing right up the hill. Can be challenging sometimes. Oh, keep the camera steady. So quite the workout, especially in the sun. You want another wedge? I don't think he heard me. Oh, he's putting it in at an angle, I see. You want 2 more wedges?
I might. That ain't on the bottom now.
Okay, I'll go get my wedges. There's our spikes, there's our paint. So when you want the job done right, you gotta use the power wedge. Oh, he's gonna try something, okay. What's he gonna try? she's doing. Oh, get adjust here. I guess he cut some of the back cut out, shaved off the flare or something. So we drive the wedges in farther.
I just mushed my piece of wood there.
Here, I'll bring my wedges down. Power wedge to the rescue. Oh yeah, she's soaking wet with water. She'd be heavy boards. Yeah. Cat faced. Yeah, it's important this tree goes where we want it.
Put a little piece of wood there, just
Squished it.
completely squished it off.
Okay.
Some wet cedar.
No problem.
Fuck yeah.
Perfect. Oh yeah, tons of holding wood. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I left a lot on the high
Yeah.
side.
Yeah. Well, it's better than having to wedge more than having to break off down the hill.
Yeah. No, I was squishing my bar on the back, so
Oh, I see. Yeah, that was a good call then.
how soft it is.
Yeah. There we go. This is gonna work out great. We got our ripping log here is now up in the air, so we don't have to worry about rocking out with the tip going down and rocking out. Now we can get all our boards out of here. Right, probably from right here is all our boards. And then from here, we'll rip out 2 stringers. We'll just cut it right down the middle, shave off some weight. And there's our stringers. And then we'll have to cut these hemlocks down. We'll have to, because they're right in the way, right? The stringers come out. These logs here in the way. We'll have to cut them. Probably cut them around here somewhere to get them to drop. Wow, it's worked exactly as we planned. Right on. We got a couple little small snags there for cleanup, just for safety, get them out. Maybe, I guess that little guy can stay. He's not in the way. Always good to double check. Oh, there's a snag right there. Go get that one. But yeah, we got it done in no time. We shorten them when we need them.
To a buck, like the top. And they're like 20 feet, so
Oh, smokes.
because they're rotten at the top.
Right.
So I don't know how good they'll be at the top. But,
Okay.
and it looks like, I don't know, probably roughly it looked like 18 feet, so I just made them 2 foot long.
No, that's good. Yeah. Okay. seem to come apart though. Oh, you didn't? Oh, I see. I gotta cut more of these. Maybe not. Huh.
That's it, eh?
Yeah, there's something. You didn't cut all the way through or something.
Huh. There might be a couple spots that, like I had it dogged right in.
Oh, there's a couple spots you didn't go all the way through.
Oh shit.
I guess you pulled back too far.
Yeah, I
Right,
missed.
and then you missed a spot.
Yeah,
Your tip missed a spot.
I guess so.
I'll have to go get a wedge. Well, you know what? Well, that's why, because I cut it back where this one was.
Oh yeah, so they're all.
So they're all, that's right.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Yeah, because I can see it here now.
Right, where I stopped.
Hey, 206 Brett on repeater. Yeah, go for Brett. Good job, Micah. We're ready for a flip. Micah, man.
Then we'll just slide the stringer up. Right, just pull it here, and we just slide it up. It's probably still going to be really heavy. I'm going to take another sliver off the other side here. Fuck. You want to measure and see what like a more accurate length would be? Just a rough, you know, from the stump to the ground, then we'll just add extra 2 feet off of that or something. That's it. You can reduce some weight off of this one.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what level is.
Oh, that's good to make a lawn.
So 14.
14?
14 down the edge.
So say at least 16.
Yeah.
Maybe 17 for good measure. And did you say this was 20?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just measure at 17 then. And that one will be shorter because it's a little closer to the ground.
Yeah, the stump's closer too.
I'll just make them both 17 for now.
Here.
All right, yeah, thank you. Oh fuck, that's pretty close, eh?
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah, took 3 feet off.
Yeah. I think with both of us we could handle it up there.
Think so.
Yeah. I guess we'll. How's it do now? I guess.
I wonder, yeah. Something that might help being up there if we were slide down. Might be able to pivot on that. I'm not
Oh.
Almost.
Okay.
Just pivot.
Okay, so I'll lift that end up there, and then put my weight on, and then we'll swing.
Yeah. Try something like that there.
No, just give me a.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Can I hold it there? Okay. Oh yeah, that's good on balance, just about there.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it?
Okay. Okay. Then you can just get it on there. Maybe we'll slide it some more.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's on this.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, if you, I could jump down there. I don't think it's gonna move. Maybe I'll just move this over a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That way.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
And then, you think you can lift it for half a second there?
Yeah.
Quick toll him up here. Wait. Maybe what we'll do is we'll,
Need to like stand a couple inches more. Like get on my shoulder. But
we'll just sit here. Oh, you know what? We'll get this thing. Fuck yeah.
oh yeah. Yeah.
Pry it up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let me just get the other side here. I don't know how well it's gonna work.
No, want me to just
No.
kick that downhill?
Yeah, if you can. I don't know if it's gonna. No, it's not.
Not gonna.
I need
Might be able to, if I stand on that,
wait.
it might be enough.
I think I'm gonna do the opposite way. Let me get it positioned.
Oh, it's gonna slide me off.
Okay, there we go. It's free. Yeah, let's give her a push. It's the slivers at the stump.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, hold on. Wait. You're above that now.
Okay.
That didn't quite work. Is it hung on something? Let me just reposition. This thing's really fucking long.
Okay.
The plan isn't working very well anymore. Okay, never mind. That's not working for shit.
I might have to slide it up a little bit too.
Yeah, okay. Oh, there we go.
Can we shave those?
Oh, fuck. We didn't measure it first, did we?
No,
Level.
This one's lower, so I figured
So
we
we're good then.
line level to that guy.
Yeah, okay. We were lucky. We got the lower side first.
Yeah.
Get all sidetracked there, eh? You just
Under there.
hold it. Yeah. Make sure that side doesn't slide.
Off the, yeah, it's sitting on the
Okay.
whiskers. So.
There you go. There you go. We'll slide this way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Close?
Pretty darn close, all right?
Yeah, gotta
Well, let's
check where level is kind of thing.
get level, yeah.
It's in your top.
Yeah, top zipper again. You mind bringing my water bottle down with you?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. You always got to clean all the little brush, everything above the pad there, because the rotors could hit the bushes, so you have to cut the bushes down, but then you have to throw it below the pad because the rotor wash, the rotor wash comes down. Most of it gets deflected downhill, but some of it gets deflected uphill, and it'll pick up some small branches and bush, and they can flick it back into the rotors. So we always got to clean everything above the pad. And sometimes it does seem like we're doing a little overkill, but it's better to do that than to slack off and then have an accident. So yeah, there it is. Today was a surprisingly long day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time is it? Like 3?
Yeah, some of that.
Yeah.
And I'll show you over here. Let me just put my stuff down. Organize this here later. A little bit of the pad is in the shade now. We've got some tree shade. It was roasting in the sun there when we're opening this up. It's cooking. Yeah, it was 4 degrees this morning. Celsius. 4 degrees Celsius this morning. And it's supposed to be, I think, 17, 18 degrees during the day. Yeah. So we hiked from way around the corner. There is roughly a slash there. That's the end of the road, somewhere right over there. So we didn't have to hike far. You got dropped off on that rock just up around the corner. Followed the road down to the junction and then walked along the spur. Cut to the end of the spur. Actually, we were down here. We're way down there, and then there's no cedar, and it's all real spacious balsam, and then we just worked our way up looking for something, and this is what we found. Yeah. Too bad I didn't have a better view. I could zoom in on some cool stuff. Let's see what we can do here. Let's zoom in on this peak over here. What over here? A little bit of snow there in that ravine. What else? How about this ridge line here? Oh, focus. You can see the sky through the trees there, eh? It's pretty cool. And see if we can see the oceans through the trees. Not likely. But yeah, right down there is the ocean. Yeah, it's not going to focus very well. It's not, yeah. Okay, so I'm on the pad. We get another vantage point here. Let's see. Look at that cliff right there. Looks like that's a, thought that looks like snow, but I think just white colored rock. I don't know if there is snow or not up there. Okay, now let's see what we got right there. There's some snow right there. Yeah. That must be where Bigfoot spends the summer. He's got some water source up there. What else we got over here? Yeah, nothing that interesting. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Another pad video. I know it's been 5-6 pads in a row now. I'll probably got another 5-6 more to go before the end of the shift, unless we get that right-of-way permit. So thanks for watching. Remember to check out woodboss.ca for the power wedges. And hopefully this video will show you, I did show you how good it was. So hopefully you'll be convinced to check it out, woodboss.ca. And spinpan.com for the latest gold panning invention that I'm working on. You guys won't be disappointed in that one. And I've proven it works, and it works really, really well. So get your name on the pre-sale email list, and maybe you'll get one. So, and trigv.com is loggers forum. trigv.com. Okay, see you next video. Thanks for watching.